actually believes that he took his own life. The bottom line here, he needed help. She says she's just trying to get through this right now.
I couldn't stop crying because I knew it was my baby. I knew it.
The horror and heartbreak playing out on Facebook Live. Very openly, she talks about the moment she found out her son, Bryce Gowdy, was gone.
Brandon kept telling me he wouldn't do something like that, but he hasn't ever acted like how he's been acting for the last 3 days.
He's a kid that brought others. He was magnetic.
Deerfield Beach head football coach Javon Glenn says the team was a standout in academics and even more so on the football field. He had the whole world ahead of him. A Deerfield Beach football star, one of the top wide receivers in the country, Gowdy was just days away from a new life at Georgia Tech on a promising football scholarship, but he was dealing with several issues, and this new chapter was taxing.
You got to figure now, there's no football, so there's no practice, there's no games, no football season's over with, and then the struggles come back, and I don't have that outlet. He didn't have that outlet.
The team was run down by a freight train in Pompano Beach after he wandered off. Relatives talking about his struggles, his family, once again homeless, living in a car. A tight-knit circle at the school was trying to help the football standout, who they believe also suffered from mental health issues, noticing erratic changes in behavior. School officials had been coordinating with officials at Georgia Tech, which had more resources available to help.
He kept talking about the signs and the symbols that he was seeing all over the place. I told him, I said, Bryce, you have to dig within and fight these demons that you're fighting. I was told him I wasn't strong enough to help him right now.
Gowdy wandered away from his family without his phone or his shoes, friends wishing they knew more, thinking what could have been done to help him reach his full potential.
Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all hear. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but yeah, man, that was sad to see this young brother mom just break down, and they was homeless. She got a lot of other stuff on her plate. She got 2 other sons from what I gathered. And I just want to talk about this, man. I'm going to do a short video, y'all. It won't take long, less than 5 minutes. I just want to talk about mental illness in our community and mental illness, period. I mean, it's not a black and white thing. It's a human thing. And it's sad, man. Like, and my thing is this brother, he had a scholarship to go to Georgia Tech. And like they said, they didn't have no kind of outlet for him. They didn't they need more resources to help these people. Like, yeah, the kid was good. He had a scholarship, but in reality, he had to go back. He was living in a car. And yeah, man, I just been listening to it the last couple of days, and I was listening to it. I think Derek Bozeman here in Atlanta was talking about it on his show, and I want to touch on it now. I want to touch on it later on today, but I'm still going to touch on it now because I think it's something we really need to talk about in our community. And in general, man, I mean, bad enough that he was homeless. It's another thing I want to touch on too, y'all. Here in Atlanta, International City, somebody was telling me like how many homeless shelters they have. They don't have that many. You got them in downtown Atlanta, but like in the metro area, you got a lot of homeless people, like in College Park, East Point, Riverdale. I mean, it's homeless people all around. And my thing is, I think the community need to come together more and help out. Everybody help out. You don't have to be rich to help people. We do our thing, and we trying to do more in the community, and I advise y'all to do more in the community. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a team. It's gonna take a village. It's gonna take everybody to come together and try to help people, man. Even if you just choose one family, that'll be good. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little emotional myself just looking at his mom. I'm not trying to just get into the whole black thing, but just knowing so many black mothers are, doing this by themselves, and I don't know the situation with him and his pop, his dad, but I don't know. And I was just hoping that he could help because, like I said, it takes 2 to make a child, but bad enough adults are struggling when they're homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy that people don't even understand that you don't have to. When you're homeless, you don't have to be like, it's a lot of people got jobs and homeless. Y'all know that, right? A lot of people have jobs and they're homeless. Because you got a job don't mean you're doing good. You got people who actually, when we had our clothes drive and give away food and stuff like that, we actually had people who was pulling up in cars who had jobs and stuff. So in actuality, they don't really, I think $20,000, if you're making $20,000, I think even $25,000 you consider being on the poverty line. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we need to be real with ourselves, y'all. And this mental illness, just think about it. This boy is depressed. He living in a car. He's seeing his friends going home. This guy probably can't even afford no food. You know what I'm saying? He can't even afford no food. And you got, people who throwing away food. I tell my kids, like, man, don't throw away food because you got people who, a lot of people got luxury to go out to like Zaxby. To most people can't go to Zaxby, that's high. Or going to other restaurants like, Cheesecake Factory and stuff like that. And we take it for granted, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got to stop talking down on people who are down on their luck. We don't know their situations. A lot of people got degrees and they're homeless. They could have lost their job, they could have got injured, got sick. A lot of people don't have family, and that's why it's up to us to come together as a community to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell y'all, I don't care. I help anybody. They ain't got to be black, but in our community, we most definitely got to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to. And I hate this young brother decided to take his life, man. I got sons. You know what I'm saying? And I always try to talk to them. They got anything on their mind, talk to them. I ain't the perfect parent, but at the same time, I want to at least know what's going on with my kids. Like, look, talk to me. Like I said, he only had his mother. I don't know the situation with him and his father. And I just hate it, man. This young brother had a bright future ahead of himself. And, he just took his life and he actually hurt his mom more than, helping her. And, yeah, man, this mental illness, we're going to talk a lot about mental illness in our community as a whole. We're going to come up with some solutions, and I'm going to do my part here in Atlanta to work with people. And, like I said, we're doing mentoring with the young boys and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to most definitely link up with some more people and see how we can come up with some solutions. We can talk all day about it. We need to stop being so quiet about this because this is something serious that need to be dealt with. We need to come. I mean, we gotta do something, y'all, because that and the sad part about all this, we all have somebody in our family who got some mental illness, some kind of mental ill issues going on. And a lot of people won't talk about it because a lot of people are embarrassed. A lot of people are embarrassed to talk about it. And like I said, going back to the black community, a lot of times we don't talk about it. And this goes for boys, girls, mothers, fathers, grandparents, you know what I'm saying, cousins, whoever, nieces, uncles, all that. And yeah, man, we got to come up with some solutions. We got to address this. We can't let it slide because it causes other things, Yeah, man. I want to play the video a little longer, but that was enough. I'm pretty sure everybody heard about it. And I'm trying to think. So, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Because I think, hold on. I'm gonna say they have down in Florida, I guess. I'm not. I thought it was here in Georgia, but yeah. I think anyway. And I think I heard that some more kids had committed suicide. They're going similar things, but they're living in a car, man. Living in a car, and it's cold right now. Like I said, I don't know if in Florida, I know it's not cold as it is here, but still, you're living in a car. Period. Don't matter if it's warm or cold, man. That's not where a child should be, man. I can imagine how it messed with his, mentally, how it messed him up and dealing with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Starving. Let me tell you, you got a lot of kids going to school. They're starving. A lot of people don't even know this. They think everybody's doing good, but they're not. You don't know what's going on in people's households. You don't know what's going on in people's minds, man. And it's just, like I said, some of us are fortunate to have, make decent wages or whatever. Or some of us, let me be honest with you, majority of the people in this country is just barely getting by, black and white, and we just gotta like help people, man. That people in need, man, just find out, you know what I'm saying, and see if they need help, because I got something. Yeah, find out they need help because this is important. Like I said, we're gonna talk about this more. We're gonna talk about a little bit more probably on Mind Games Uncut Saturday, but I did really want to touch on it. I was on here a little longer than I wanted to be, but make sure if you know somebody in need, make sure y'all help them. Y'all can hit me up, hit me up, leave me a comment, let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all share, subscribe, share, like, and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all comment because we're gonna really talk about this, and I'm gonna do my part to go into the community and help out people who in need. It don't matter. So let's get to work, y'all. And I will holler at y'all on Saturday, and y'all be blessed. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? Let's take care of each other, and I'm out.